there we go. How you doing, everybody? Ah, boy. Now I'm starting to get more consistent on my uploads. Or rather, the stream timing. And this time, I think I am streaming in the right time. I hope. But then again, at this time, I think a lot of other streamers will be on too. So basically, there's going to be a lot of Twitch notifications. I don't even know how to stop those emails to show up, so hey. If anything, I have to be careful. Anyway, let's just continue on our little journey. We're still yet to get to the city, and due to the fact yesterday my phone was heating up, I didn't want to have my phone get burned up or anything like that. What is this? Right, and a lancer. So I need a assassin and a saber. Oh wait, this is the wrong team. This is the farm team I was using earlier. Like, at least earlier. In the morning, I guess. Oh, not this. This is only for events. Okay, I already got the assassin right there. I need a saber there too. Assassin saber. Another saber there. Assassin. Unfortunately, Herky had to be switched out. Assassin saber. Oh boy, we don't even have enough room for him too. Right. You know what I'm surprised about? They don't have a 1 or 2 star version of a saber, which is a surprise. The one class that is not in the commons route is saber. Who knew? Anyway, this should be okay, I guess. It's just there for just getting bond points, I guess. Now then, assassin, saber, assassin. I could change that just in case. Just to keep in order. So the music still keeps going, huh? Alright then. We've been marching for an entire day. You must be tired, Rexella. But we're almost there. Just hang in there. Oh, okay, I get it now. Just hang in there a little longer. I wonder why I slip up even at the beginning. Oh well. That area is easy to observe. We can finally have a proper operation. Just a little bit more. One day. You should arrive. One more day. Not one day. What am I saying? I'm slipping up now. Oh boy. One more day, and you should arrive at what I believe is the city of Uruk. It's easy to observe this area because it's still close to the former Mesopotamian world. The only safe place is the area around Uruk, where the king is going strong and maintaining an environment livable for humans. Well, good on him, that's for sure. Oops, let me see what's going on here. Northern Mesopotamia has become a kingdom of demonic beasts, while the south has become a mysterious jungle that no one returns from. For humans who survive attacks by demonic beasts, the city of Uruk is the only refuge. Now I understand the situation here. With the rise of the Three Goddess Alliance, the Sumerian cities-states have been dealt with a devastating blow. With cities have been destroyed and many people have fled to Uruk, the city not city, the center of this world. The demonic beast invasion up north is the most serious issue at hand, as they're currently the major force wiping humanity out. I word it wrong, but hey, let's just go with that. In response, Uruk's king has dissolved the king. What's going on with me? Dissolved the city of Babylon and has hasted. Maybe it's because that word. There's if you put the hastily bit, the ending part, and you just say has. I need to stop blabbering. Constructed a great fortress known as the Northern Wall of Uruk. In other words, Babylonia has turned itself into the front line. Yeesh. You know what's weird? I've seen too many advertisements of Fortnite lately. They've been pushing it. For the war against demonic beasts, it's the last fort protecting the Mesopotamian world, correct? Yes. It's still unknown how the King of Mages influenced this era, but if the demonic beast brings down Uruk, human history is finished. If the first dynasty of Shumber, the blueprint of city-state, is destroyed, there is no certainty in what will become of the human race afterwards. During the same time, Egypt's first dynasty was also flourishing, but they can't. Let me just say that again. But they alone can't preserve the foundation of humanity. Therefore, there are two things you need to do. First, search for the Holy Grail the King of Mages sent to this era and retrieve it. That should give us an idea about his plot. Next, take down the Three Goddess Alliance, if possible. Although, that fight should belong to the people of this era. I don't think anybody in this era even has that kind of power. Because there's obviously everybody's being overwhelmed by these demonic beasts. They definitely need outside help at this point. If we do not, let me just say that again. If we do nothing, the foundation of humanity can't be restored. This task is beyond our abilities, but it is what we must do. What do we know about the Alliance? What were you doing, Merlin? I don't know which one is, you know what, I'm going for the Alliance. That's more important, to be honest. Not much. Out of the three goddesses, I only know the true name for one. They're the goddess controlling all the demonic beasts up north. The goddess residing in jungles in the south. Then there's the soaring goddesses who has no fixed residence. Oh, really? The biggest threat is the goddess in the north, but the soaring goddess is another problem altogether. In a way, she's the most troublesome goddess in Mesopotamia, even more so than the goddess controlling the demonic beast. Really? The other woman is more worse than Gorgon. I already know who's the character we're going to face off, but I don't. Here's the thing. The other person, the one who has that teeth-like grin, I don't know her name, and I'm sorry if we get to that point and I try to pronounce her name. Just saying ahead of time. The people of Uruk are still puzzled over what to do about her. It seems all roads lead to Uruk. Merlin, is King Gilgamesh really the one ruling over Uruk now? Yes, it is indeed King Gilgamesh, the most tyrannical of all ancient kings. Oh boy, him. Ooh-wee, yep, that archer. But then again, I don't think he's going to be an archer on this time. He severed his ties with the gods because of their ignorance. The most beautiful women and treasures are his to own. The most irrational and unreasonable king who would just as ready kill his followers as his enemies. That's scary. So he's just a villain. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, the king of Uruk in ancient Mesopotamia. He is a historical figure who appeared in the epic of Gilgamesh, mankind's oldest heroic epic, as well as other ancient Mesopotamian stories. His historical name was Bagamesh. What the world? I never heard of that. Where Baga means ancestors and Mish means hero. His father was King Luga Banida, I don't know, a demigod. His mother was the goddess Nishan. Nishan. Not Nishan. That's the other thing in Japanese. I'm not gonna say. I don't want to insult any further or anything like that. I don't know. I'm blabbering now again. Why me? Note to self. Make a picture of me blabbering. He was a hero born of God and human, which made him a combination of the two. In his youth, he was fonded of people, while also being a sage grounded for reason. But he became the complete opposite in his I have no idea. I think it's because as he get older, he turned into a out-of-control tyrant. He gathered the land's fortune, demanded prosperity in toll from his citizens, and abandoned the gods as relics of the past. To admonish him, the gods created the being that appeared before us, Enkidu. As fate would have it, Enkidu and King Gilgamesh fought for 3 days and 3 nights in front of the temple in Uruk. So that's what's going on with the thing. But then again, I already knew this because I did do my research on the lore before. Let me do a little something before I do anything. I also will like that picture because I love Miku. Anyway, let me do a little something right now before I do anything. Anyway, that's done. Oh yeah, I forgot that it was in top chat. I always go for live chat in my streams in the computer side of things. Since this is a better phone, I don't think I'll have that lag issue. But if it does happen again, I'll have to take off the chat thing on my computer just to make the connection more stable. The battle was a draw. Afterwards, King Gilgamesh recognized Enkidu as his only friend. His tyranny relaxed for a bit, and he governed the country while still being feared by the citizens of Uruk. However, you know quite a bit, Mashu. Let's go for however. Yes, King Gilgamesh matured as a king after gaining a friend, but encountered many trials. Oh, on the contrary, on the Sindar of Libanon, I think I pronounced it, story, King Gilgamesh set foot into the holy ground of the forest of the white Sindars and killed Handababala, the demonic beast guarding it. Oh yeah, I heard that. Due to Mesopotamia's climate, the country was always in need of lumber. Bringing home quality Sundar was his obligation as both a king and a hero. However, his achievement captured the attention of the wicked goddess. I know this part of the story big time. The goddess' curiosity drove her to desire all things unusually beautiful and praiseworthy. Yup, it's her. It's definitely her. Who was this wicked goddess, you asked? She was Anna, Queen of Heaven, daughter of An, also known as Ishtar. Yup. Also known as that ring face we encountered earlier. And she set her sights on Gilgamesh. For whatever reason. The world's greatest goddess confessed her love to the King of Heroes. However, King Gilgamesh rejected her. Talk about burn. Why? Because Gilgamesh knew how coldly she treated her husband Dumzel. I don't know. This must have been quite a shock to Ishtar, to be rejected by a man, by a mere human. Furious, Ishtar went crying to her father, who, out of love for her, gave her something terrible. A divine beast powerful enough to destroy the world. Gula, I forgot how to pronounce it. I know it's for sure it's a giant bull thing. The bull of heaven, with Ishtar, tried to destroy. With it, man, I screwed up on that. Let me just say that again. With it, Ishtar tried to destroy Uruk. The bull damaged crops, made the rivers run dry, and summoned a tempest before being defeated by Gilgamesh and Enkidu. Uruk was saved, but by killing the holy beast, Enkidu incurred the wrath of the gods, and for their sins, oh boy. Of course, I do order sometimes on eBay, mainly for Jurassic Park stuff. Anyway, oh, and also manga sometimes too. The gods killed Enkidu. It was, after all, the gods who created Enkidu in the first place. In modern parlance, the gods flipped Enkidu's off switch. Honestly, the Mesopotamian gods' greatest fault was being pushovers to their daughters. Between An and Enki of the Abyss, Ishtar was given a multitude of treasures. Well, obviously, she's spoiled. Yes, yes. From that story alone, it's easy to see that Ishtar had pampered upbringing. Yeah, spoiled, really. That's right. The death of his only friend, Enkidu, was King Gilgamesh's first real encounter of mortality. Death claimed even Enkidu, the mighty king's equal. Gilgamesh, in turn, began to wonder whether it was impossible to conquer death. As a result, King Gilgamesh embarked on a quest for immortality. He went to the ends of the world, descended into the abyss, and at its bottom attained the herb of rejuvenation. However, it was stolen by a snake, right? Gilgamesh returned to the surface and went to bathe. While he soaked, a snake crept in and ate the herb. And so snakes gained the ability to shed their skin, and humans forever lost the chance to become immortal. No one could ever really know what effect that had on the king's state of mind. Anyway, King Gilgamesh returned to Uruk, but because of his absence, the city had nearly fallen into ruin. Reflecting on his own selfishness, that's what I meant to say, not selflessness, he decided to try and restore Uruk. From then on, he never went on quests, instead focusing on his kingly duties. There you have it, the epic of Gilgamesh in a nutshell. Pretty much, it got most of the lore there. The epic was set down in poetry, so we can only imagine what the truth may have been. Did he really seek out the magical herb because he feared death? Or was it because he loathed death? I think it would be interesting to ask the man himself. Oh, but I suppose he isn't the type of person who would speak freely about his memories, unless you were his traveling companion or something. The point is, this is the man who had the guts to call a goddess as powerful, though spoiled, as Ishtar a fool, and kick her to the curb, while bragging about possessing the originals of all the novel phantasms and having the greatest advantage over any hero. Gilgamesh, the king of heroes, is an extremely arrogant and cold-blooded tyrant. Remember that. Yes, and that is the legend of Gilgamesh, king of heroes. Was it useful, senpai? And what am I supposed to do? So what was going to happen? Let's go for this one, I guess. It looks like you don't want to go, Rixella. I can't understand that. After all, I'm trembling with fear too. I'm not trembling with fear. I just don't know how we're gonna deal with him. And it's in a town in 26,000 BC. Right? There's a cold-blooded king in a violent world where might makes right. What might makes right? What in the world? I'm sure culture shock is inevitable. So you should mentally prepare yourself. Yep. Excuse me, we got trouble. Demonic beasts that have strayed from the pack are heading our way. Are you still going to talk? If so, I can handle them alone. No. We'll go. Thank you for pointing them out, Miss Anna. No need to use mess, but I appreciate some extra hands. Alright, we're gonna take these things down. Hopefully it'll be quick. Knowing this fight, it's not gonna be that quick, but who knows. Let me check a little something while I'm doing things. Oh, sorry. I already took my nap, so what in the world am I yawning for? Just waiting and waiting. And the thing is, I need to finish this soon because I know the next part of the singularity, another singularity part, is gonna come soon. I already know because I picked out the whole timeline thing on singularities and events. So I'm trying to be prepared. Which one should I go for? I'm not quite there yet, but at least I get the kick. Jeez, my boost is already dying. There we go. Round 2. What the? Why would H-X be in this one this time? Well, either way, the assassin will be able to take care of them. I don't think I will be able to save Medusa, and if I try to save her, those skills may end up going to waste. I'm wondering. Yeah, it won't work. However, I will try to save Mordred, that's for sure. Good job, Mordred. Let me see if I can get a better combo. Well, at least I got a buffer this time. Alright then. Oh, great, a berserker. Oh well, it doesn't matter. This should be easy. Alright, here we go. Taking out that Camaro. At least Medusa actually survived. Well, may as well call her Anna for now, because I already know who she is, but hey, I'll just call her Anna for now. That's the question, if anybody got her yet and from the gacha. If anybody even rolled for her, that is. Because we already know that a certain wizard is going to show up soon, so obviously people are going to save up for him. Me, I'm tempted to even put tickets into the Gorgon banner, also known as that crazy woman with the teeth banner, but still. So now no battles. So okay, I guess I'm okay with that. Well, that's interesting to see. It's been 3 days since we race shipped to the ruins of Babylon. Master, we finally arrived to Uruk. It looks like we'll have to pass through the inspection checkpoint before we get into the city. There's still some distance between us. Maybe we can sneak into the city without them noticing. Hello! Can we sneak through? No, I just want to say hello. Yes, hello! I see you're full of energy. I'm glad to see that. I've never seen you before. Which city are you from? Oh, they're refugees from Gershur. I have no idea. As for myself, I engage in business with the ritual Senate's permission. As you can see, I'd like to evacuate them. I guess I did say it right. Evacuate them into Uruk. Are there any procedures I need to follow? That's the side of the Lady Siddur. I have no idea. You may pass. You may pass. As for the reception of refugees, Nuta shop in the West Market should be good today. Yeah. Okay, I was a little confused. We just received word that the storage space on the second floor is opening up for refugees. Daily necessities can be picked up at each gate. You can register as a temporary citizen at Ranas. Bro, am I seeing this right? Bro, I never know how to say it right. But I know what that is. It's one of those whorehouses, isn't it? Please go there if you're planning to stay for more than 2 weeks. You must be tired from your long journey. Go get some rest first. Welcome to the city of Uruk. We are fighting to survive, and we spare no efforts if it's for the cause. Okay. Thank you very much. That was unexpected. What's going on? Hold on. I can't turn a blind eye on your fellow traveler. You on the black hood. Yes, you. Stop. Master, Miss Anna has a blade under her robe. What is it? I'm impressed you managed to walk all the way here with your small build. Here, these are just leftovers, but please take them with you. They're candles of my daughter gave to me as an afternoon snack. It'd be a great help if you would accept them. You see, these are a little too sweet for me. Anna, why don't you just take them? If that's the case, I'll take them myself. You know what? Let's just say that. Then, I'll just take one. Thank you very much. No problem. I was stationed here because of my good memory. I know your faces now, so I hope we meet again alive. Whether you set forth into battle, or you return to your homeland, seeing you alive and well will bring me joy. I have to say, this guard is a good guy. A very good guy. New arrivals! New arrivals! Tons of autumn. Okay, autumn ale in stock. Yeah, I screwed up that move. The newest from Dumsun Brewery. Our ale is favored even by the king. Now it's your chance to enjoy its supreme fruitlessness. Now it's your chance. Exchanges, over here. Check our limited time silver exchange package. What in the world is going on in this city? Right now, you get 5 fish silver for 1 sheep silver, and 3 turtle silver for 1 wheat silver. What in the world? If you're gonna eat at our place, I'll toss in a free roast chicken leg. Bring your own containers. Folks, the West District is seeking personnel to carry clay. Those who have muscle should come to the boat station and the city canals before sunrise. Looking forward to your help. No, wait. The armory needs people too. At this rate, we'll be sending twigs instead of spears in the northern wall. Those who know how to make weapons, come to the armory. Scaffoldings can wait until later. Later, I say. We got plenty of aid from the king. So if you come to our place, you can make a fortune. Flowers. This is Merlin's flower shop. I know you must all be busy from the daily battles, but don't forget to put some cheer in your life. Celebrations, gifts for your wives. Ask us about anything. What? 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 What a bustling crowd! Yeah, the soldier earlier, the energy on the street. Is this really a city facing at the end of the world? Sounds more like a regular city to me. And actually a vibrant one, if that. Something we could actually learn from, to be honest. That it is. Welcome to Uruk, the oldest fortress city in human history. Times may be dire, but the city remains lively. Everyone holds their heads high. Smoke from the smithies rises everywhere, and the ringing of their hammers echoes day and night. Yes, everyone is nervous, and they're in a hurry, but they haven't forgotten to smile. Despair has no place in the city. It is bustling with the will to fight and the will to survive. That's good. That's very good. Well, that's what I'm talking about. People who actually want to do something. Instead of being in despair and being depressed, they decide to keep on going and putting hard work into their effort. That's not all. Unbelievable. What an efficient landscape. A cityscape, not landscape. Look at the map there. Each district is clearly separated by road, and transportation is perfectly linked. Military production, construction, complements life. It's designed to provide for all those things. Wow. Talk about advancement. How is this an ancient city? This is a fighting city so perfect that it would even work today. To be honest, I actually think it would. Samaritans started showing up in history around 4000 BC, but their civilization was quite elaborate. The oldest human civilization began when people abandoned a village-based society hosting thousands and formed city-states housing tens of thousands of people by pioneering crop production boost through eradicate farming, something like that. Of course, with a country that big, the invention of writing and the implementation of higher education in schools was only a matter of time. Though they were not blessed with lumber, the fertile lands sandwiched by the two great rivers created by quality mud, which the Samaritans came to make clay. Well, that makes sense. And with a lot of clay, you can make a lot of things. That, in turn, we used to build many fortresses. Yeah, that means less lumber, more on clay, and you can make more fortresses. You don't have to go with wooden buildings. You could go with clay buildings. Sure, you still would need some lumber for foundations and all, but other than that, hey, a little something I learned from my father's little work stuff. That is Mesopotamia, the land of mud, clay, wheat, and sheep. Now, Dr. Roman, you called the city quite barbaric. Do you see anything to say? Do you have... no, wait, let me see that again. Do you have anything to say? Okay, I see. I don't. I am sorry for underestimating it. I assume it was just a city-state dependent on trade. Good. Then we'll save the tour of the city for later. Let's head over to the Zenograt. I don't know. The Zenograt? I don't know. The Mesopotamian shrine? Let's just go with that. Yeah. There is another shrine honoring Uruk's fortune god. Wait, what? Again? Patron? patron god? I don't know. But unfortunately, that particular deity has not been seen lately. We're finally meeting King Gilgamesh. Let's head on with all due. If I don't know. There's so many words I don't even know how to say. Sometimes I think I should just do like some fake Grand Order YouTubers do. I just read the thing, do commentary, just press the thing, just basically let you guys read it. But I don't know. I don't feel like doing that, to be honest. I like reading. And plus, that gives me time to actually learn how to read more, because I have to be more comfortable on this. What's this? Why they have that, I don't know. In fact, I'm surprised none of these actually have a bonus missing. Very interesting. Let me see what. Man, 70% already. Oh well. We're gonna continue no matter what for now. Gilgamesh's Calamity. It's a caster thing, so. Yeah, but we're gonna keep using Anna. So obviously we need riders. Let's see. Obviously I'll take you. I did boosted his skills up a few times. I'm still doing it, but hey. You, of course. Any other riders that I need to put in this team? I know there's a few more. I'll put you in there. Because here's the thing. I know this is a hard singularity, so I'm making sure I put as many advantages as I can. That should be good. I need to increase Astrophos and Martha's skills later on, though. Just something I need to do. Gilgamesh's Calamity. We were led right to the Royal Hall. I'm surprised how friendly everyone is. Merlin, our fast pass. Yes, although all the maidens seem to be avoiding Merlin. Of course, his reputation proceeds even to ancient times, apparently. Or maybe that, or he's still a womanizer. So, we're still a ways away. But is that King Gilgamesh over there? Yep, that's him. Oh. It took me a while? But that's Gilgamesh's thing big time. Don't make me repeat myself. The newer the information about the war, the better. Keep bringing me reports. The harder we work, the less chance they'll have to attack. If you take the... let me just say that again. If you want to take it easy, keep fighting. Yes, sir. We've added 3 supply trains to bring more plague tablets from the secretary every hour. Good. Next is today's list of shipments. The shipments from the city of Erish are being deployed. Did the demonic beast set up a lair on the on the roads? I almost said roots for all things. Send 20 men from the eastern barracks to clear the way. Timon can take command. It's his home. He knows it well. Whose idiotic order was this? Why aren't the Basu cartridges being sent to Iniha? I don't know. In some of these words I don't even know. The researchers have nothing to do. This is the time to put their annoying little brains to work. Yes, sir. I'll send them over to Tiamat research team right away. Here is the answer from Gershu. Curse that temple, Miten. Mitaran, I don't know. They're in Gershu. I know there's still supplies stored in the temple of Bahu. I don't know. Have them send everything to the front lines. It'll be the end of the world if the wall breaks. Tell her food can't be taken to the underworld. This is the report from the Austrians. Good. They matched what I observed. The reading for the harvest season isn't bad. I give a lapse Lucy necklace for whoever is in charge. Reward. But there's no time for them to rest. Have them read the report from Iridu search team. By the way, I heard that tablet I have no idea. Come on. Daughter is giving birth. Send her a sacred prostitute to her aid, along with some healthy fruits. And pull Tanabu off the northern wall and give him 3 days rest. His grandson's face will give him courage. Well, that's actually a wise decision right there. I have to be honest, that's actually a good move on him. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Let me just say what she says. This isn't how I pictured him from the stories I just heard. I thought he would be more terrible and irresponsible. That's what I was thinking. He's more acting like an actual good ruler than a tyrant one. I'm actually very shocked. He's yelling at one priest after another. I can sense how busy he is from here. He doesn't seem like we will be able to get a word in. But our issue is important too. Let's work up the courage to talk to him. That's right. You shouldn't wait for the king to have a spare moment. He won't wait for you either. You should say what's going on in your mind, even if it's a bit rude. Especially if you believe that's the right thing to do. Now, here we go. King Gilgamesh, I, Merlin, mage extraordinaire, have brought guests. Busy? Yeah, I can see that. But, so don't worry. I'll bring them right now. Huh? Wait, my hand! He's pulling me! Senpai! Merlin, wait! Jeez Louise. You know, I heard somebody actually likes this character. It's surprising that they made such a minor character look like this. A very detailed and beautiful looking woman, I'll tell you that. So you returned, Merlin. Welcome. The king is happy to see you. The high priestess, huh? Unamused. Oh, of course. Of course, it's still Gilgamesh no matter what. And did you bring the Tablet of Destinies as your king ordered? No, I didn't have any luck this time. It's not in the center forest. Yeesh. If only you remembered where you left it. Your Majesty, I wouldn't have to work this hard. Silence. I know your place, mage. The king just happens to be tired when he scribbled in the tablet. Even I've never heard of memory loss from exhaustion, but if the king says that's the case, then it must be. Do as he says and keep looking for it. More importantly, who are these people? They don't look like Uruks. It's fine. I understand the situation. You may go. Said Kiryu. I don't know. But it looks like she's definitely Gilgamesh's second hand, I guess. I don't know. King Gilgamesh? For you to bring out the Dengar. Don't tell me. As you suspected, I'm ready to claim the throne. No need to worry. I'm simply sending two strangers back into the heavens. I'm busy. Even the time I have to spend to exchange words with you is too precious for me to spare. I shall discern the truth of your words through battle. Prepare yourselves, mages of the observatory. And Merlin, stand down. Do not interfere. That's right. I don't like it to get my hands dirty. Anna, sorry, but would you give them a hand? The king prides himself on his self-control, but let's be honest. He's not one to hold back in battle. Figure. I mean, oh boy, not again. For this is one of those fists speak louder than words moments. So I'm being forced into a useless fight again. Please die, Merlin. Sorry, but please help out, Anna. Sorry, once it's all over, let's get Merlin together. It's alright. It's not your fault. I'll help you if you like. Well, that's for sure. We're all gonna have a grudge against Merlin. And yet, we're gonna all try to summon him. That's the weird thing about it. Merlin, you're a troublemaker. Oh well. That's what happens when we got the great sage Merlin. Just waiting for this to hurry up with its loading at this point. And you know what I forgot? Water. Be right back while this thing is, loading up. Alright, so basically we're fighting hands and also Gilgamesh himself, most likely. I've needed that big time. My throat was sore big time. Anyway, Gilgamesh is indeed a caster in this one. Ooh. Oh wait, let me do this. to say, this is going to be a tough fight. Let's see.
Cool, 決めるぜ。
任せておけ。
ベアナックルだ。Cool.
Honestly, you need to kill this one immediately. There we go. Nice one. Now that's hard to say what to do here.
ベアナックルだ。
いいだ。
I have no choice.
Yeah!
I think it gives Merlin some low phantasm, but not in this kind of battle. She's just there, I guess. But she does have a useful ability, and that's going to be good against Gilgamesh. Okay, Gilgamesh with his two little lackeys, apparently.
任せた。風になるぜ。スキンレッドだ。スキンレッドだ。
Good stuff. And let me just clear that for a bit. Alright then, let's do
プレ
this.
ゼントの時間だ。
オーケー。振り落とされんなよ。
Alright then.
サンタからの贈り物だ。聖夜に沈め。エクスカリバーモルガン。
I highly gotta kill those hands, but hey. Oh, I actually did. Damn it. Like I said, there's gonna be Twitch streamers like crazy.
そんじゃカットのそうか。ベアハウリング。ゴールデンドライ。グッナイ。
He sounds different when he gets hit by a novel phantasm. Wow.
For the win.
What'd he say? Haha! Haha! Actually, a lot simpler than I thought. Not bad. Not bad at all. How come my battles were not that easy at times? Who knows? To be honest, I think that was one of the most easiest battles I ever did in this damn singularity. I need that drink. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Now we're gonna have an archer. No, we're gonna have another servant involved. Now, while I really want to use the lancer in the default, but I'd rather just use this. Sorry, Anna, but I'll have to find out who this one is. Don't worry though, I won't have a shortage of good servants, especially since one of them is a 5-star. Of course, he's still the best lancer at the moment. I'm still trying to work on Kirishina's little skills. I just don't have enough materials at the moment. She's getting there too. And yes, unlike everybody else who keeps doing something, I'd rather keep him just for collection's sake. And if I do match him to MP5, well, you could say that people's little bad luck with Theon they just never keep him and put him in his MP5. If you get MP5, I guess maybe you won't see him too much anymore. That or you just end up doing the rare prison things anyway. It's up to you. Personally, I just kept him because you never know when he's gonna be useful. Every servant has a use for it, no matter what. Either it's an event or story content or whatever. But I did put him in the back, so hey. The battle's over. He attacked so suddenly that we fought back without thinking, but His Majesty seems upset. He didn't seem to like that. Yes, halfway through the battle, he clearly started holding back. Just who does he think he is, I wonder? A waste of time. I was curious to see what those tasks by heaven could do. But you are no more than mongrels. Oh, sorry, he's gonna say mongrels. You are unworthy of my help and unfit to serve me. You aren't even worth punishing for messing up my throne room. I'll let you go this time, so be gone! Your Majesty, please calm yourself. They seem like powerful warriors to me. Are they the strangers you spoke of? Merlin brought them here, so yes, there probably are, but it's too soon, far too soon. See that stupid look on his face? Still not a clue what's happening here. There's no point in talking to them. Merlin, it seems you let yourself get distracted. For some reason, this is turning out to be my fault. Do you have anything to say, Rixella? At this rate, he really will kick you out here. Okay, work up the courage and give your name. Okay, have Mashu do it. No, I'm no coward. I'll do this. I don't care. It's not worth learning your name. Begone, scum. I didn't expect things to go this bad. What's going on, Merlin? The king doesn't seem interested in Chaldea at all. You're right. It's strange. I thought he and I were on the same wavelength there. I mean, I didn't tell him what Chaldea was, or what a servant was, or about the inspiration of humanity, or the king of mages, or the grills, or the similarities, or any of that stuff. But you know, he should be able to figure it out, right? He is a king after all. You didn't tell him anything then? Then you're the one who said he was really busy, right? You're right. Oops. I should have explained things, huh? Merlin! You little... Oh, I am now tempted to beat you down myself now. Yes, that's Merlin for you. Totally useless. Now you're our only hope, Rixella. Let's try persuading King Gilgamesh once more. Even he'll understand if you explain properly. There's no need for that. I can hear you, concealed one. Oh, wow. I know that I'm capable of all things, so and so I possess all knowledge. There is nothing my eye can not see. Though, as you can see, I have yet to fulfill my destiny. I'm well aware of the progress of summoning and commanding heroic spirits. What do you call heroic spirits? Summoning? And that my name is on the list of those spirit origins that you possess as well. Well, technically I do have your kid version, but not your adult version. You know what, I'm just that one. Well, that third-rate master there probably lacks the power to summon me. You don't have to rub it in. Perhaps one day. That's encouraging. King Gilgamesh is from this era, but even though Merlin never told him, he knows all about Chaldea and the fact that he's going to become a heroic spirit. Yeah, I know, what the hell. Which makes it even more important that he listens to us. Right, let's at least talk about the Grail. Yes, that's right, Master. Hear us, King Gilgamesh. If we don't recover the Grail that's somewhere in this era, the singularity will destroy humanity. So we need to find the Grail as fast as possible. The Grail... He has it! What's wrong? You're after the Grail, aren't you? And... I'm detecting the Grail! I had a hunch, but it looks like King Gilgamesh already has it. Of course, all the treasures in this world belong to me. I obtained the omnipotent wish granter a long time ago. That's probably what the Three Goddess Alliance is after. Otherwise, they have no reason to attack Uruk. And don't you dare ask me to give it to you. There's no reason for me to give you any of my treasures. He's a difficult person to reason with, too, apparently. So, if you ask for the Grail, be prepared to give me more than just your life. That's true. You don't have anything to offer in exchange. Then what if we defeat the Three Goddess Alliance? Defeat them? You're going to defeat those goddesses. Sister, bring me water. My life's in danger. These fools may make me laugh myself to death. Merlin, bring me the future's greatest clowns. Wow, that was a good one. I'll put it down in the court records. It'll say, the king is in great ambral pain. But knowing everything, I say this. I have no use for you right now. You are all competent to this era. Rather, you're an excess. I'd go as... Let me say that again. I go so far as to say you're unnecessary. Uruk is mine to protect. I do not need help from Chaldea. The heavens may fall and the earth may split, but this audience will be the last time I speak with you. Listen, do not think that you can beat those goddesses with the pathetic pawns you possess. Hey. Nobody talks to my servants that way, that's for sure. I'll defend them to the last. I'll even defend my what's it called? even the most weakest servants of mine. I mean, seriously, don't talk bad of my servants. They're good in their own way. Forgive me for interrupting your pleasant chat, my king. Does it look like a pleasant chat to you? Are you blind? Huh? Oh, we just heard your laughter echoing through the ziggurat. I don't know. And assume you were having a good time. Fool! Don't you know that at a certain age, one can lack a drop of a hat? No matter. What is it? A message from our observation post near the Tigris. They sighted the wake from the boat of heaven in the sky. It's heading for Uruk at high speed. It's Ishtar, one of the three goddess alliance members. That fool again. Does she never learn? Or is she so stupid she can't even remember what happened a day ago? No, I doubt that Maroon can even manage to remember what happened 12 hours ago. Your Majesty, please refrain from insulting Ishtar. She is the patron deity of our city. Even as king, you shouldn't blaspheme against her so carelessly. Yeah, give me a moment. I'm about to burp a bit because of the water. When you speak of her like that here, it makes matters difficult for the sacred temple. Don't concern yourself with such matters. Has she ever protected the Uruk from anything? She destroys things that don't need to be destroyed, and creates things that don't need to be created. She's a cross between a horde of locusts and a sandstorm and a child's tantrum. Ouch. He really does speak ill of Ishtar badly. I kind of feel sorry for her now. She's probably going to accidentally destroy her own home again, and then run crying to Anne. Of course, a vanished long ago. Even her father given up on her. She's got what she has coming. That girl's going to end up all alone. Crying and crying until she finally dies from exhaustion. Revolting. What do you say? Well, beautiful Sundari Ishtar. What I'm thinking. This girl just destroyed the ceiling. She just came down from the sky, Your Majesty. Oh God, I'm expecting this. Is that Ishtar? Retreat! Everyone retreat! She's gonna smite us! Emergency! Priestess, prepare the special prayers. You are permitted to use them on our patron goddess. I didn't think you'd head straight for the throne room. You're like a gospel-loving city girl. Senpai, His Majesty is making shoo-shoo motions with his hand and looking genuinely annoyed. You're the one who's acting like a brat. I've had enough of your insulting behind my back. Now I'm mad. I was planning to killing you slowly and elegantly to make you suffer, but I changed my mind. You're going to pay for all those years of making a mockery of a goddess. Now die! Ishtar is ready in her heavenly bow. Good luck, my king. We're retreating! Oh, wow. What? You're not going to watch? No need to be so humble. This is your chance to see the mythical sight of a nasty young goddess meeting her end. No, it wouldn't be worth getting cursed for generations just for having to watch. Good luck! Hilarious. Even your soldiers have abandoned you. That's what you get. Your bad deeds finally caught up with you. Your deeds. I see. When I hear that from you, it really makes me think. This creature is calling me the worst. Huh. Perhaps I should look back on my life and reflect a bit. Well, I sense some sarcasm there, huh? Excuse you. I am a damn goddess. Rethink your words. It's hard to believe that the king and the goddess are exchanging insults like that. Huh? But senpai, isn't that girl... Yup, it's that weird girl. Yup, it's that girl with the unimpressive chest. Okay, I go against that, actually. So I go for that. Who just said that even more rude thing? Wait, I know you, human. The thing is, how can I say anything else? I can't... It had to present that. It's either one bad option or the worst option. I'll go for the other option, the bad option. I just wish it was option C. That makes you say, is that beautiful goddess? That's what I would say. Oh, you have run into this goddess before. Oh. And it seems she ran into trouble. Hilarious. Another tale of glory to add to Ishtar's myths, huh? Hello again. I guess we are taking this to court. I'll just say hello again. Oh, you're waving at me and saying hi like we're friends. You don't understand the situation at all, do you? Yes, that sarcasm from Ishtar, That means I can do with no regrets. You destroyed the last of my conscience. I don't want weird rumors going around, so I'll kill you both. You and Goldie Boy over there. Excellent. Now this is getting fun. For a brief moment while, I shall permit you to fight alongside me. So that's who we're gonna have to fight with. Let's go, Chaldeans. Time to slay a goddess. Let's teach this Wetleton spoiled daddy's girls a boy. Let me just see of a goddess a lesson. Okay, I see now. I pressed the thing by accident and we ended up skipping that bit, but hey. Hey, what troubles we had to do. And now we're facing Ishtar. Ooh-wee. Laughing like Gilgamesh is hard, to be honest. Even making my throat sore. I have a feeling that by the time I finish this story, my throat will be parched big time. Maybe at a certain point I may have to take a break and let my voice rest. Don't you think? But who knows, we'll see. Well, this is gonna be hard, that's for sure. Let's see what you got. Increase attack. Increase interesting. Now this is gonna be tough, I tell you that.
どれでもよいか。撃て撃て撃て撃て
This is gonna be very tough.
さて、あれがあったな。
わかりました。痛みは一瞬です。どうかしら。
It actually has a AoE attack. This is not good. I don't even have any stunts or whatever. Not good at all. We may even lose Gilgamesh here.
よし、あれを使うか。
No, screw you.
オッケー。わかりました。じゃあ痛みは一瞬。そこ動かない。
Okay, here we go. We're gonna prepare ourselves on a beautiful hit by Ishtar. Ishtar could what? What? Oh boy, I didn't know she could do that then. Okay, I could do that at least. Great. I don't know how much of a damage deal she'll be, but we'll see. I think Gilgamesh is gonna die. So.
魔術のみと自らを縛るのも王の度量よ。
As for her, I think she'll survive. Unless, of course, Ishtar does the best route of all, and that's to,
よし、あれを使うか。
what's it called? It doesn't do the normal attack. But
どうした？
the
何かしてみせよ。
It'll be a lot easier if that was the thing, but I have a feeling it won't be.
とっておき。
There goes Gilgamesh. Ouch. Well, at least it wasn't that bad. Gilgamesh was taken out, but it doesn't really matter. I know, it's a bit of a suicide move and that bit, but hey.
私の歌声聞きたいのね。私の力は。
This should do a lot of damage though. Ishtar is obviously
サー
the
バン
one
ト
we have
界
to
最
take
大
down
のヒット
first.
ナンバーを聞かせてあげる。マートリ LJ ベト。好き、嫌い、好き、嫌い、好き、好き、好き、好き。
I don't think we're gonna end up taking her down with just.
ブリューヒルデロマッシャ。
Who knows?
あとね、覚えてくださいよ。
Sorry. Oh, we actually get to her. Oh, that's very nice service. Still though, we're gonna see how things go from here.
して行きます。マーサストーキング。
Good stuff. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much, you damn thing. Let's see.
オッケー。行きます。そうね。大勝利です。さあ、マスター。存分に褒めてくださっていいんですよ。
Good, very good. We actually won that. Well, that was a lot easier than expected. Still, though, it was pretty tough. No battle at first, but then we end up having 2 other battles that was difficult. Spoiled as you are still a goddess. Regular magecraft won't even gaze you. And what's more, you're holding back your authority. There's a limit to my patience, Ishtar. Right back at you. I hold back my authority for the sake of Uruk, not because I'm considering your safety. Oh, now I'm even more pissing myself off. Why should I care about Uruk when it's not even mine anymore? Okay, I don't care anymore. I'll blow you up along with Zinica Rat, I don't know. You there, human, who's that hiding behind you? Behind me? There's only Anna here. So that's what's going on. Things are getting complicated. Ishtar is rising. Is she retreating? I changed my mind. I only came to pick up my pillow for my bed chamber in Inkina anyway. Alkina? I don't know. Astonishing. Ishtar, of all goddesses, is running away with her tail between her legs. What are you talking about? I just dropped by while I was out for a stroll. I freely overlooked Uruk, freely picked my bow, and freely ravaged the lands. See you, oh shirtless king of Uruk. Have fun with the demonic beast up north. And hear you, when Gilgamesh dies, it's not like I won't save Uruk. So keep a white flag ready. A white flag? What do you mean? She's cooled down. What an annoying lucky woman. Just a little bit more, and I would have had an anti-Ishtar net and launched curses. It seems so. As long as Menenia, the boat of heaven, is around, it will be difficult to capture Ishtar. Well, fine. Let's get back to work. We've lost a lot of time. Let's work harder, Cinder. I have no idea. Yes, we shall resume planning to flood the Tigris rivers. What? Really? There has been a suggestion that we use red clay as a new soil. They restarted their work as if nothing happened. What should we do, Senpai? Ishtar's attacks must be a daily thing. The soldiers took their time about coming back. There's not much we could do now. Let's go find a place to stay for tonight. The king is moody, so maybe he'll listen to you guys tomorrow. I will not, you nitwit. Uruk is unprecedented danger. I have no time to deal with your Calderian field trip. Yeah. That's quite a burn. These guys have already corrected several singularities. They're practically professionals at restoring history. Aren't you a bit overworked? Why don't you try trusting a third party for once? There's no need. Any disaster caused in this era will be solved by the people of this era. He, sir, is stubborn and selfish. If they are needed, they'll be brought in later. And Merlin, remember who you are contracted to. I'm the one who summoned you, not Chaldea. As such, you shouldn't be working only for me. It hurts me to hear that. Well, it's not as if I have much of a heart anyway. Wait, did you just let some important information slip? You weren't summoned by a ritual saint, but by the King Gilgamesh? Oh, I thought that was said what I said. Yes, Gilgamesh is a wise king. He shed his warrior persona to become a mage instead. Oh, so that's why he's not an archer. He's actually a caster now. To protect Uruk, nay, the Mesopotamian world, he sheds his holy blood as a mage. He has become more a reasonable, regal, reliable version of King Gilgamesh. Unwillingly, that is. I can't fix this disaster with my strength alone. I must protect my people, borders, and our way of life. I must fight with all of Mesopotamia. That is why I locked away my treasures and took up a staff. Summoning a half-blood mage was also part of the plan. This is the real heroic spirit summon, unlike the summons of Chaldea. Really? Well, now I've lost a bit of confidence. Wow. Even if you're an ancient king, you are able to summon heroic spirits that easily, so it will probably help to mention that this is the end of the Age of the Gods. Summoning is much easier here than in your time. Now, if it were in the 21st century, with magecraft diminishing, even the king or I wouldn't find it easy to summon in heroic spirit. So there you have it. Your actions are entirely ignorant. But that summoning system was created with talent equal to godly skill. I will not mock the effort, research, and miracles put towards it. Well, at least he gave some respect. That's good. That and the shred of hope it offered you. You have done well in the first 6 singularities. The king compliments us. However, those errors are not this one. I do not need you at all. If you say you will want to assist me, you may do as. Let me just say that. You may do so by working your way up from the bottom. High Priestess, I put you in charge of them. Oh boy. Ah, man, I screwed up on that one. Let me just read it in there. May be pain, but take care of them. Okay, I see now. Oh, I could have done that instead. Oh well. I thought it was over. So, we've been driven out of Ziggurat. What shall we do now, Master? Do not worry. I shall oversee your stay here for the time being. Ah, where are my manners? I have to note to self. I need to write that down. No, I got an idea. Since I've been having more trouble in the pronunciation of certain words now, it's best to get back into practicing on these words again. Back then, when I was doing Camelot, I've written down words to actually help me out on reading this singularity stuff. So I'm gonna do it again. So any words I come from here on out will go into this paper, so I could study later on and actually pronounce them much better. That way, if I do encounter these words again, I'll be able to pronounce them very well. At least I hope so. Trying to improve myself, everybody. I assist the king as well as manage the ritual sect. Sidru, by the way, a white flag means surrender. I'm Rexilla, pleased to meet you. Let me just say that. I'm pleased to meet you too. We welcome you all, guests from Chaldea. I never imagined Miss Sidru would be taking care of Rexilla. This means my work here is maybe done. Yep, it would help me so much. Now I have to pursue pre-use the markets. I heard Uruk's ale is to die for. Oh wow. Huh? I'm sure you know already, but Merlin here will not be much use to you. Figure as much. Even though he was my guide for a while, he's not much use, to be honest. Therefore, I shall give you some advice. The king has said you are not needed. However, he did not use the words worthless or meaningless. Therefore, if you would like for the king to listen, having some noteworthy achievements would be helpful. When you say achievements, do you mean the demonic front? Like defeating the beast that threatened Uruk? No, that would be the soldier's job. For you, let's see. Go and help with the various jobs in the city. I believe the king would want that. So basically, we're gonna do little jobs here and there until we get to a big job, and then we make a grand title or something, and then we get the king's attention, and then we end up convincing him, and then we actually get somewhere in this mission. Am I right? So basically, you'll be a jack of all trades. I will go and make the job arrangements for you. Alright, thank you. First, I shall guide you to your private lounge. Please come with me. Thank you. But, why would you go that far for us? That's what I'm wondering, huh? Setting aside King Gilgamesh's opinion, I'm sure we are suspicious foreigners to you. Because the king ordered me to take care of you. It's not often he says something like that. Judging by his mannerisms of how he is, I think it is rare. I cannot understand yet, but you must be worth at least that much to him. Therefore, as his assistant, I shall trust in his word. Please lead a righteous life. One even an incompetent being like me would be able to understand. That should be my reward as well. To be honest, you're not worthless at all. You're already a better guy than even Merlin. That is how this country runs. We don't have many resources, so there isn't much in that way of entertainment. Okay. For Uruk, ale, sheep, and people's smiles. are what give everyone the energy to survive. Sheep or sleep? Yeah, it's sheep. Yeah, I had to think on a little bit how it spells, and I had to think on my head. Man, my ears are a little itchy. I'm not even using earbuds right now. Oh boy, my arm is now cramping for a bit. It's because I've been holding the phone on my hand, not letting it charge or anything like that. Oh. So now what? What we do now? That's a problem. Now I check the battery power. But I think we can still go for it. There's no battles on this one, so it's just dialogue again. Does that mean most of these battles are not even battles, but just dialogue? That'll be interesting, just dialogue. Just like how it is this summer event that had a lot of dialogue, and there were some battles here and there, but this is interesting. I'm okay with it. Section 4. Hard-working citizens of Uruk. I'm willing to go a little further. I'm just pushing it on my phone's little battery power. This is where you'll be staying. It's old, but it should be sufficient for your needs. It was originally used as a tavern. The first floor is shared space, and the rooms are on the second and third floors. Okay. I didn't think you lent us a whole building. Thank you, Sidrio. I have no idea how to say it, but hey, I'm just gonna say it like that for now. Sidrio. Or Sidri. Sidri? I don't know. Sidri. I don't know. I'll just call it Sidrio for now until I find out what's the correct pronunciation. Or is it Uri? Sidri. I don't know. Isn't this great, Master? 3 days out after our race shift, and we already have a home to call our own. It's like we're practically married. Yeah, but we've got work to earn rent. My dream home has a white picket fence and a pool. Let me just say this bit. Don't worry, we don't charge rent. We'll also provide you with a basic essentials. And it's also an ideal place to set up a summoning circle. I imagine this is going to be your base this time, Godzilla. It's a Chaldean Abbassidi, something like that. Abbassidi. I've seen this word before from a certain game I played on my PC, but it's been a while that I heard the name, so hey. We can all live here. Senpai, Merlin, Anna, 4. A hideout for the 4 of us, including Lady Mashu, plus 1 beast. I have the room in the ziggurat, but this place looks more fun. Let's go take a look at the second floor. This may be a short stay, but it's important to choose rooms. Why don't you go look too, Anna? You don't look happy. That's not it. It's just frustrating that I'm getting further away from my goal. I'll go check on Merlin. I need to monitor him to make sure he doesn't do anything funny. So they both went upstairs, huh? Let's get our work done, too. Mashu, get the circle ready. It'll make navigation a little easier, too. Right. Deploying round table. Anchoring ley line coordinates. Okay, is that my cue? It's time for your circle setup mini lecture. In this episode of Magecraft Trivia, we'll cover the Age of Gods and Divine Spirits. Since you're in the BC period known as the end of the Age of Gods, it's the perfect subject. I told you about divine spirits before, so this time let's talk about the Age of Gods. Mages call the magical energy that fills the atmosphere mana. The further back in time you go, the more of it there is. Think of it as the magical energy of the earth itself. It was not unlike an infinite supply of gasoline for humans. On the other hand, the individual magical energy possessed by a human or heroic spirit is called odd. What? I'm very confused. But am I always? This magical energy comes from special nerve tissue called a magical circuit. Remember though, the difference in scale between odd in a human and the Earth's mana is tremendous. Mana is a vast reservoir of energy, and odd is just a tiny little drop. And since the start of the AD era, the amount of mana has been steadily decreasing. As a result, in the 21st century, mages practice their mystics using odd alone. We'll skip over why there's less mana for now. It's got to do with the Isle of Britain, so I'm sure it'll come up eventually. Anyway, in the Age of Gods, mana was everywhere, and there wasn't just more of it. It was more potent too. Mana in the AD era is called ether, the fifth imaginary element. It's artificial magical energy, you see. Before the AD era, human civilization was still in development, and magical energy was called something else. True ether, the power that gives birth to the planets and form the stars. The true fifth element. This true ether is the root that forms the gods. Oh, that's interesting. It wasn't humans who ruled this era, it was the gods, or you call them nature or concepts if you like. Gods in the sky, gods on the earth, gods in the sea. Love was a god, hate was a god, death and battle also had gods. The laws of nature were among of many authorities wielded by the gods. The world belonged to them. You could even say the gods form many aspects of this world. There are differing opinions as to whether the gods spoken in legends, faiths, and religion in modern world are the same beings. Excuse me. But modern images at least believe that many legends are interpretations. I think that's how you say it. Of things that took place during the Age of Gods. The gods truly exist, however, with the arrival of the Age of Man, they vanish. These disappearances came in 3 stages declining order, parting the opportunity. Decline, parting, and opportunity. The opportunity phase took place around the 7th century BC. The Great Disaster in around 1400,000 BC supposedly caused prehistoric mythological civilizations to awaken, hence the decline phase. You're in 26,000 BC, the pardoning phase at the end of the Age of Gods, when gods and humans went their separate ways. Mesopotamia is no exception. As it happens, the Mesopotamian gods came up with their own way of trying to continue the Age of Gods, but a single king ruined their plans. A king created to bind man and the gods together, part man and part god. The men they hoped would be the rage of the heavens, Gilgamesh, the king of heroes. But instead, he chose a path opposite to the one the gods had laid out for him. He chose to distance himself from the gods. Gilgamesh's rebellion caused the gods of Mesopotamia to gradually lose their power, and in time they vanished from the surface of the earth. Even in this era, the gods are gone. They fulfilled their role and vanished. The present theory is that they exist as hollow divine spirits in a higher plane, watching over the world. The true gods have vanished from this world, leaving behind only shadows. In 1,000 years, those shadows will be gone, replaced in the minds of humans only by legends. That's why I taught you you wouldn't run into any living gods. I was shocked to see you found an alliance of the goddesses. From the data I just saw, this chart's spirit origin was extremely close to the real thing. A god's authority is in mystic far beyond magecraft. You could call a manifestation of an omnipotent. We're not sure who your true foe is in that era, but it's clear that the goddesses aren't on your side. Be careful, Sarah. I know I'm wasting my time saying this, but don't do anything too crazy, okay? I'll try, but I think I'll end up being crazy anyway. Did everyone get some ale? Priscilla and Mashu are minors, so they can't have fruit water. Wait, who called me a minor? I'm not a minor! What in the world? I'm sorry. I prefer water too. Ale is so bitter. Oh? How thoughtless of me. I heard you were a servant, so I didn't think think about it. How about this milk instead? It's got honey in it. It's so sweet. I don't like sweet things either, but okay, thank you. Okay, everyone. I'd like to have a quick toast to celebrate Rixilla's new job with the Uruks. You ready, everyone? Cheers! And they did the sound, so I don't need to do it. Cheers! Wow, that's the good stuff! Especially after a half a day of cleaning. Hard work is the best way to make booze taste good. I live for this kind of thing. This is delicious. I don't like sweet stuff. And Merlin took the corner room. It's not fair. If I get a chance, I think I'll murder him. Oh wow. Oh wow. Cheers, senpai. This fish is very good. Now I want some fish. They say it was caught in the river, but it doesn't taste muddy. In fact, it's quite firm. Ooh, interesting. Oh, this lamb is nice and juicy too. How did they favor it without spices? It's so mysterious. My curiosity may never be satisfied. You're enjoying yourself, Mashu. Not telling me. Yes, and it's all because... All because what? 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 Ushi! Ushi, what are you doing here? Ushi? Ushi, what are you doing here? Fate must have brought us together again, Lord Rixella. Here, have a drink. And Benkei too? What? Ushi Wakamaru, you mustn't go pouring ale for Rixella. And I think you should limit your own drinking as well. Just like your senses taste. You cannot handle liquor very well. Don't tell me you've forgotten how you embarrassed yourself on the bridge of Uruk yesterday. You didn't quite jump over 8 ships, more like 6 or maybe 5. You did a somersault into a big jump and then landed on hard. You split the bridge in 2. Ha ha ha! That was crazy! Ha ha ha! Fine, sit down, turn away from me, and stare at your feet, Benkei. I've heard your warning. By the way, you never seem to stop talking. Is it because you sense your impending death? Oh wow. I may die tonight, so I should say everything that's on my mind. Is that your logic? Perfect. I shall help you with your beheading. Oh wow. What? He's a turtle! And then I popped my head down at the last second. That was a party trick I call whack a Benkei. Oh wow. Did you like that, Lord Yoshi? I have no idea. Okay, the trick is to pop your head down like a turtle. A turtle! Basically. Why, you have the most bizarre talents. But it was funny, I suppose. I shall forgive you. Yes, as you can see, it's because we've met some reliable allies. Well, I guess you can call them reliable. Are you sure they're not laughable? Yep, I never imagined King Gilgamesh would summon other servants. But it makes sense. That explains how he's holding back the demonic fort. Rider Ushi Wakamaru and Lancer Benkei, I'll just say Benkei, defeat the demonic beast around Uruk. And in command of the demonic front is none other than who? Leonidas. It makes sense. It definitely makes sense with him. Sindri, I require only nutrients. Alcohol should not be enjoyed until after we wiped out the demonic beasts. My heart is still at the front lines, just like the Uruks who are fighting day after day. But I do need sleep. The body requires energy, but the brain requires sugar and deep sleep. During the battle, we soldiers are a part of the massive contribution. The load that combat places on the brain is equal to 4 days' worth of doing your taxes. Warriors are mathematics. Mathematicians, that's what I meant to say. But mathematics, what I'm saying. Based on experience, 2 hours of battle requires a 15-minute nap. Requires it! And yet, the younger soldiers tell me that I'm the only one who can immediately fall asleep among the horde of demonic beasts and also get out right away. If you get tired and you sleep, and if you think, oh crap, you instantly wake up and jam your spear into a demonic beast maw. Survival is the first thing you learn in Sparta. But these Uruk soldiers push things to the next level. If you fight until you die, you can't repel the enemy army. It's a waste of your young life. Listen, if you want a memo, the memo of the defender should be, don't die until the fight's over. That's what I think. What? Who poured ale into the General Leonidas' cup? Who knows? Knowing him, he probably poured it for himself accidentally. It's good medicine for him, if you ask me. He hasn't rested as much as he says he has. The demonic beasts are calmer at night. Let's let him relax for the evening. I see. Maybe you're right. If you say so, Lord Ushi Wakamaru, then, well... that wasn't a long conversation. What do you mean that was a long... you know what I mean. But it told us what we need to know about the power of balance between them. Has Ushi Wakamaru been leading the heroic spirits up until now? Merlin probably tried to avoid getting assigned to such a cumbersome job. Roman, was it? It's true that I'm the representative of the heroic spirits right now. But we were summoned here by the king of this land. We oughtn't known aught of your Chaldea. Perhaps there's another me there among you, but please don't assume I'm the same person. That's true, I do have you. Benkei, Leonidas, and I all made a contract with King Gilgamesh. If ever we're forced to choose between Lord Rixilla and the king, we'll choose the king without hesitation. However, our goal of defending this era and the city is the same as yours. Rexilla, humanity slash master, you have come to a distant world, to this troubled land. What heroic spirit could fail to respect you for that? We shall help you in every way possible to the best of our abilities. Thank you, Ushi Wakamaru. I just said that! It's nice to meet you, Ushi Wakamaru. I'll just say that one, no need to thank me. It is my duty as a heroic spirit. Good. Our circumstances may be different, but we're all working towards the same goal. And how much... this may be the last one. Once I finish this dialogue, I'll have to end the stream. The power is basically going to die. But, well, can I ask you something? It was King Gilgamesh who summoned you, right? Then, is he the only one who's providing you with magical energy right now? Indeed. After Merlin, King Gilgamesh summoned 7 of us heroic spirits to this land. Now, there are only 4 of us, but we'll talk about that another time. During the summoning, it was King Gilgamesh's magical energy that formed our spirit origins. But now, we maintain our own sources of energy. We eat and sleep like humans, and generate magical energy all on our own. So you're incarnate, huh? Incarnated, okay, that's what it is. It explains it. Not even the king would be able to simultaneously maintain the spirit origins of 4 servants at once. Yes, he really went a bit crazy. I should never have told him about the Holy Grail War. Just supplying me with magical energy almost drained him dry. But then he says, I'll summon 7 more. The reason King Gilgamesh isn't in the front lines fighting is partly because he still hasn't recovered all his magical energy. So it seems, before we were summoned, he said he didn't know who the enemy was. The northern cities were wiped out by demonic beasts. Disasters occurred all over the land, and Kudara vanished overnight. That's when King Gilgamesh said he saw the future. He saw a future where Uruk was destroyed and swallowed up into the abyss. That must be King Gilgamesh's clairvoyance. That's why he took the risk of summoning a heroic spirit. As a king who had to deal with such a disaster, he required multiple heroic spirits, correct? That's correct. Excellent analysis, Mashu Kuronite. May I call you Mashu? Yes, I'm Mashu Kuronite. I'm just a demi-servant. But nice to meet you. It's a pleasure of mine. Anyway, back to the timeline. After this era became a singularity, and humanity was incinerated, King Gilgamesh summoned us. 6 months later, Uruk was reborn into a fortress city. We grow crops, train soldiers, and build structures within the fortress. And momentarily momentary system was established purely as an emergency measure for the war. While we struggle against this unknown enemy, I see. That's pretty amazing. And I'm saying that for real. Incredible. People fought in America too, but that was after another in their nation was already been destroyed. Uruk is the opposite. People are fighting right now to prevent the destruction in their world in the first place. Well, it was a matter of timing. It happened. If what happened in America had come in a few years later, they would have fought the Celts head on. What was lucky for Uruk was that King Gilgamesh had come back mature. After he finished his search for immortality, he probably underwent a bit of mental change. Right. Speaking of his search of immortality, who was that Enkidu? I see. So you met that Enkidu then. King Gilgamesh's friend, a hero equal in stature and now humanity's enemy. But we can't believe that's truly Enkidu. The Uruks knew the old Enkidu. Enkidu was the one who restrained King Gilgamesh, the king who was fated to be alone until death, and taught him the joys of friendship. Wait, what? Let me see. Restrain. Oh, okay, restrain. Okay. Though they insisted they were simply a tool. To me, Enkidu was seen to be nothing less than a very kind person. The real Enkidu will never wear such a cruel smile on their face. I bet. That fake Enkidu will go down though. That thing that threatens Sumber now must be a fake, only pretending to be Enkidu. Whether or not it is the real Enkidu or not, that noble phantasm of his that we used on his earlier battles was the real thing. I'm just glad he didn't use it on us. A fake, huh? When then Enkidu is dead, like the legend says. Yes, the king watched as Enkidu died and buried his friend in the underworld. Thinking back, there was nothing so beautiful or sad as Enkidu. They may have been a puppet made by the gods, but they gained a heart. Granted, Enkidu was shattered along with it, but Enkidu gained a heart, but was shattered along with it. That's... No. For now, let's talk about King Gilgamesh. Does the king now know that a fake version of his lost friend has been made into his enemy? Yes, of course he does. Though the king doesn't leave the ziggurat, so he's never met them personally. But his response was unremarkable. Somebody calling themselves Enkidu appeared. I see. Well, I suppose that's possible. That's what he said. He didn't get angry or sad. What kind of reaction is that? I've lived a long time in the world of humans, but I can't understand it. Yes, I didn't feel like he was trying to keep us from worrying either. The world will come to an end before he cares about someone else's feelings. Well, no matter what the King Gilgamesh is thinking, I'm glad he's staying calm. The only reason Uruk is still standing at all is because of how hard the king is working. Hopefully we'll finish it soon. If he ever abandoned the role of the wise king and become the king of heroes again, Uruk would be doomed. I want to avoid that too. After all, if Uruk failed, I wouldn't be able to drink its ale or visit its... Oh wow. Let me just write that down at least so I could practice. I recognize the word, but I may as well write it down. Let's see. There. That should work. 4-4! Nod sagely. But we have to find out who's the fake. Yes, I'm not telling you to forget it. We'll definitely find out who this false Enkidu is. But that can be done tomorrow. You haven't rested since your race shift, right? Get some rest tonight. We can talk and begin your new lives tomorrow. I have something to look into, so I'll be gone for a while. But while I'm away, you can get some help from Sidri, I don't know, and the other servants. Look, Anna fell asleep too. Take care of her as well. She told you she doesn't like humans, but she doesn't hate them either. Actually, she's scared of them. She's trying to keep her distance. You know what that means, right? Scared of humans. Understood. Leave it to me. Alright, I'll be going then. One of my favorite girls is waiting for me. Oh, wow! Merlin's right. Senpai, you don't look so good. Your vitals are dropping too. It may be rude, but let's leave Ushiwakamaru and the others and get some rest. You're right. Good night, Master. Yes, good night, Master. I'll see you tomorrow here in the lobby in the Chaldean at Vesidi. Something like that. Let me just write that down too. I know this may be the last bit of the cutscene. There. Oh boy, got a game of dice again. Some other time, maybe. One day. Who knows? My back. I need to stretch a bit. So, right. So that's it for now. Man. So what's the next thing? Yeah, it's a battle. Alright, I guess tomorrow we're gonna continue the thing. Talk about a long ways to go. I bet a lot of YouTubers must have went past this, even in the first episode maybe, because who knows, they may have skipped a lot of the dialogue or they tapped through the thing. Me, I just read it because I feel like that's more enjoyable by my case. I don't know. Personally, that's what I do. Anyway, I guess this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you for everyone who came by in the stream. And of course, I need to take a rest on too. Eat, drink, work on my art a little bit more, and then take a nap afterwards, I guess. Alright then everyone, I'll see you all later. And tomorrow, we're going to continue the story. I hope you have a good one. See ya.